Hello everybody, and welcome to 3.5 Dungeoneers. And this is week number 18, as posted to us in chat, of just straight 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons awesomeness. Guys, feel free to unmute yourselves because I do not know how.
You can't.
I can't. Oh,
You can
okay.
unmute us.
Good, you can unmute yourselves. Good, awesome. So for the moment, Devil is absent. It happens a million times. He might just be stuck in traffic. But besides that, everybody else is here. We have our new cast member, Eyecye. You guys should know him from Horde the Dragon Queen or the previous show, Out of the Storm. But even for those who don't know Eyecye, let's have a little bit about you. So Eyecye, who are you?
No, well, there's not really much to say. Chuky. Why would you expect me to say anything? Well, hi, my name's Alistair. I'm from New Zealand. It's a pretty cool place. You guys should go there sometime. I like long walks on the beach under the moonlit stars. And that's about it.
Awesome. I like how your camera is the only one who has not frozen.
Oh, that's good news.
Yes, Nick is in. Yep, that is a good start. Okay, so let's see about what happened last week. We have only two guys with their cameras just died.
And I restarted.
I restarted as well.
Awesome. So let's talk about last week, guys. Let's talk about what happened last week. Yes, definitely. I'm gonna ask both of you. So go on and talk.
You should ask me, Chuky.
Go on and talk about last week, Nick.
So, we started our operation to save our Jesus Healbot from the enemy griefers. Nope. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's good.
So what happened was our rogue put our dwarf in a bag of holding to carry him easily and started climbing up the church. He engaged in mortal combat with a gargoyle. That was an easy path. While I basically tore the doors of the church and I charged right in. So with a few searching, we found the room where Jesus was held. But then the enemy griefers, they had also kidnapped our rogue's family and our healer. But they didn't calculate the fact that our rogue was an esteemed Pokemon trainer. So he used our mighty crusaders to basically destroy them. That's what happened. Now
You
in the
used
fight,
the Magic Crusader.
that's what happened. Yes, like he was like, Volrak, I choose you.
And yes, and there was a very big combat in the basement of a church.
There was a very big combat in the basement of the church that almost fell on top of us. Me and our rogue died, but it didn't matter because our Jesus was able to revive us.
Using the only two revives.
He has
had.
raised dead per day. You didn't know that, however.
No,
we
he.
still haven't told you.
I don't know if you guys should like keep relying on just dying and coming back to life. I mean, it sounds
aside from that,
strategy
however,
until you become level 1.
we won. That's what matters. I ended up with 500 more XP than I lost.
Nick, can you try, like, maybe, I don't know, speaking closer to your mic a bit? I don't know if it's only me, is it, or you guys as well? But his voice is very weird.
My voice is evolving because now I live in Scotland. So it's that weird transition period, like voice puberty. You understand?
Okay, good. I understand. I don't understand. And I don't understand that. But I'm just
been through voice puberty yet.
no. My voice is
It'll
still
happen
virgin.
eventually, Chuck.
My voice is still a virgin. Okay, so Alex, actually, because I no offense, Nick, I just don't understand you that good. It might be your mic. I'm thinking it's part of your microphone as well, because it definitely changed too much.
It's because your voice is a virgin. We know that.
I think
Oh, yeah.
I think it's time to feel offended.
Yes, time to feel offended. So, Alex, would you like to continue?
We started fighting. Eventually, I don't remember who, but someone freed me from the. Not, it wasn't a pole. It was more like a column where I was tied up, and thanks to the door that was put to cover the hole, I didn't fall in, and I managed to escape from the room before everybody died because the rogue and the drunken monk, were already down. While I was away, our fighter Valrak managed to defeat all the enemies and save most of the family of the rogue. And when I came back, thanks to the staff of Raised Dead, I was able to bring back the rogue and the drunken monk. And from there, we just rested. I think I found my equipment that was hidden in the, I think, in a tomb to the left of the room.
Yeah, in a small sarcophagus that was actually trapped. And
oh yeah, it was trapped.
Yes, and you managed to.
It, and but it was hit by the poison darts.
Yeah, that's about it. But I want a bit more about background. What you guys were doing? Like, you guys are currently in the city of Doff, so where the black box is. What happened? Why are you in Doff? Where are you going?
We were going to the city of the dwarfs, Hammer something.
Hammerfist Holds.
For Valrak. And to reach the company of how are they called? Not heroes. You know, the famous party that helped before.
The Golden Company.
The Golden Compass. Or
Company.
Golden something. Golden Company.
Copyright. Cut.
The
Well,
hardest
we're trying
thing.
to get in contact with them because we found the item of undead god thingy. I'm bad with names. How's it called? The thing to revive
The
village.
Phylactery.
Phylactery. We found the Phylactery and we wanted to talk to them about it.
Okay, good. Anything else you want to add?
That's all I can think of right now.
Okay, good. So, let's go into you guys in Doff. Is that a bagel in your mouth? Just a, it was half off camera, so it looked very weird. There are certain rules. Yeah, the golden compass. The hardest thing to find as a DM is a group that can understand and remember all of the names you give your locations and your other characters. It has never happened.
I was told like 5 minutes ago, and I've just forgotten already.
Yeah.
So.
See, this is what I deal with. This is what I deal with each week, every campaign. Okay, good. So you guys are in Doff. You have taken a rest. Upon morning, you guys were ready to depart for Hammerfist Holds. During the night, though, there are two strange occurrences that only hit you. You know, realize what happened in the morning. Valrak is gone, nowhere to be seen. No tracks, no nothing. You guys have no idea where he is or what has happened. And for some reason, Hennessy won't wake up. Kicked, water splashed in his face. Hennessy won't wake up.
Alright, I want to ask.
You on?
Seeing that Volrak left, I inspect my ale supply. Does it look 1 mug less?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it looks 1 mug less. It looks 1 mug less.
I knew it. I just raise a mug to our friend and hope he returns. And I tell Serial that Volrak left again.
Okay, Sarah, do you have any reaction to this?
Um, do we have a way to see where he is? Maybe he just went to sleep somewhere else.
I don't know. He took
Are
a
you
drink
really
as well.
I can't.
Okay, so as you guys just stand out talking, I'd like both of you to give me a spot check.
Oh, that's the one I get with. I have a +1 when I'm not drinking.
Awesome.
Spot.
Good. Just anybody who rolled above a 15. You can see a man walking down the road, and he looks strange. Eyecye, give a description.
Okay. My character's got like leather armor on to start off with, like a really, really long beard, pretty unkempt, untidy hair, like I guess brownish in color, although you couldn't really tell if it was dirt or if it was just from the color of the hair. Like pretty tanned, and like pretty beaten up too, like really small cuts all over like the body from, well, God knows what looks like, kind of like maybe animals or just from living a tough life out in the wild. And standing with him is like a reasonably large brown bear that has like really bad gashes in its side.
Okay. You see this man just casually walking down the road. He sees you. You see him.
Coming in our direction.
He is coming in your direction, yes. He is traveling on the road from northeast, as it would be, going down the road through the city.
I walk towards him, and when he's in talking distance, I say, "Hey, have you seen a dwarf about yay tall and yay large
With armor?
walking down this way?" He was in big armor and with a hammer on his side.
He also had a
Sorry, I
magic
can't be of
lady.
assistance, but I have not seen such a dwarf.
Well,
wonder where he
can we...
went.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Anyways, who are you? What are you doing here? This is
well,
our
my name is. I am Gareth Dothan, and I am, well, currently on a mission to deliver some goods to King Rognar the Sturdy.
Oh, you know what? We actually have to go there too. I
Well,
also
the
have some goods to
chances-
deliver to him. What are the
My
chances?
character is currently really unfleshed out, as I haven't had much time to create him.
What do you say we travel together since we're going to the same destination?
Seeing as you have survived here, you must be competent, like us.
You must be at least level 8. Join us. Well, I kind of give them all a look up and down. Do they, like, how well armored and, I guess...
Cyril is in... Actually,
Would
you
look
guys
sharp.
should give your description. So,
Yeah.
Cyril, how do you look?
I wear a studded leather and just some robes under that. I am about 1.6 meter tall. I'm very skinny. I have blonde hair, a very pale skin, and deep blue eyes. And I look fairly young. I am 18 years old.
Okay.
Human.
I, on the other hand, well, I shouldn't have equipment with me, so I just look like a middle-aged person, you know, little bald on the head, fat, beer belly, flapping over, and just monk robes below, and these funny little shoes that look like socks with straps around it that monks wear.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Awesome. So, what is happening with you guys right now?
I invite him in for a drink.
I'll have a drink. Yeah, sure. What do you have to offer?
Well, what do you want to drink? I have a good menu. Do you want ale, wine, beer?
Do you have any... Oh, ale will do fine. It's been
I
a while
offer him as much ale as he wants, like I bring a keg.
That's probably a bit too much, my friend. I think we should probably start off with a smaller amount.
It's just that on the character sheet I counted with bottles, so I will assume that as much as you don't drink, I will drink. Alright, I hand in some mugs. I give to Serial as well, because, you know, women.
I don't drink.
Come on, let's drink. Tell us about you.
Tell us about myself. Well, there's not really much to share. I've been rather separated from people for quite a long time, but with the recent occurrences around this area, I think it's, well, my duty to help out the good.
How do you kill the things that bug you?
Well, I mean, it's not really that simple. It's not... I may not be what I appear to be, as I cannot turn into a bee, but I can turn into a great bear. I can turn into many things.
You can shapeshift?
I am a walker of many skins, as you might say.
Interesting.
Where or what? Anyway, sorry. Well, many people shapeshift when I start drinking.
My, how much do you manage to drink? I kind of look at, like, does he have a full tankard of just ale?
He has
I have
3
a small
barrels,
tankard.
like literally barrels full of like what he offered: beer, ale, and wine.
Well,
And every like after a minute, I'm like, excuse me for a second. I sprint behind the tent. You hear some, and then I'm back.
You don't have a tent. What do you guys did a tent?
Ah,
You guys
then
are
I go
sleeping.
behind the bush.
I don't think any one of you ever bought a tent or thought of buying a tent.
I still have one of the church doors, which I use as an improvised tower shield. So I put the church door in front of me. And you hear some dripping and such, and I'm back. Natural weaknesses, sorry.
Yeah. So like he needs to. Basically, what we wrote about his monk is that he's not affected. He is not affected by drinking or like drinking large amounts. He doesn't get drunk at all. Alcohol does not affect him.
This is the class ability that I'm not affected.
The problem is that he needs to go to pee. I mean, it's just in every human nature. Like you need to pee. I don't care if you're a drunken monk or you can control. You need to pee after you drink like
can't break
1
the
or 2 or
seal,
3
man.
bottles.
You can't break the seal. You can go for like a couple of hours, but as soon as you go once, then you have to go every 10 minutes. That's just how it works.
Basically, his class is like later on after he retires from adventuring, it's gonna be very bad for your
Liver.
yeah.
All your internal organs are going to shit.
Yeah, you're gonna be that guy that just goes to pee like 6 times in the night. Like wakes up and goes to pee 6 times in the night.
Okay, if I put more levels in monk, I'll never get old. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. That's a point as well. So, let's continue on. You have your sleeping companion is just like snoring into your side, and then
What's the deal with him?
He probably drank too much yesterday.
Well,
His father died. You know.
my condolences. Well, if he would like, I could give him a ride. Wait, do you guys have horses?
Yes.
I think we have horses.
Gal has a unicorn, and they gave us some horses.
A unicorn? Interesting.
I pray and I summon my unicorn. See?
The unicorn arrives in a rainbow bridge.
Fair enough.
How interesting.
You see that the unicorn has a slightly broken horn, slightly.
Slightly what?
Broken horn, like it has duct tape around it. Because
No.
it broke it.
Every day I summon it, it's in full health.
It's beautiful and majestic every time.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So, how would you carry him?
Well,
Do you have a wagon?
I wouldn't personally. I kind of gestured to my bear. Simon would carry him.
Simon.
I'm sure he'd be more than happy to do so.
Do we see a bear next to you?
Yeah, I thought I mentioned it when I came in. It's,
Nope.
Okay.
A large,
Do you hear it?
pretty large brown bear.
Okay.
It's got
Oh,
like,
well,
I guess like.
as
pretty
long as he doesn't
head
eat him,
to the side.
then he's not gonna eat him, right?
No,
Okay.
he's
Okay.
a good bear to say the least.
Okay. Then I guess yeah, we can let him carry Devil.
Okay.
Oh, and
Well,
you have a wagon as well. I mean, if I remember correctly, what's I always forget your character name, Nick.
Karush.
Karush, yes. If I remember correctly, Karush has a wagon for his barrels.
Yes, I have a car.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you could,
Is it
the
big enough to
can
fit
pull
a
the
person on it?
you could, I mean, your wagon is full. You can definitely stack a small halfling above.
Yes, I know.
Out from the basically the back of the church comes a halfling female that you have seen before as the mother of Hennessy, and the two little sisters. They move in front rather warily at the sight of this bear, and see that the bear is just behaving awkwardly and just sitting with you guys there.
It's
They
not awkward. It's
keep.
just
Yeah,
That's
they still keep a distance of like
Fair
50,
enough.
60 feet and say like,
grizzly bear.
hey, what's happened? What's with the bear? Is he like just
He's
keeping?
a friend. He's a friend. Come, have a drink. He's a friend.
Because well, shouldn't we be going? I mean,
What time
there's a,
is the
there's
day?
a wrong way to Hammerfist, and
What time is
I don't think I want to stay any longer here.
Yeah, we are getting ready. How does she react to a unicorn? That's the first time she sees it.
Well, yeah, she sees the unicorn. She is looking amazed at it. But then again, she saw many things she did not imagine she would ever see in her lifetime last night. Bowls that were made out of steel scales and turned people to stone. Huge golems that could just crush any building in their way by simply choosing to step on it. People that can turn invisible at amazing warriors and incredible feats. This is not something that is that everything that she has seen already.
Okay.
What time of the day is it, by the way?
Morning. Anyways, I think we just get ready to go and
What time of the day is it?
morning. We just woke up.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll get my door and my main barrel, and I say that, well, if you can join us, and we can start going there.
Okay. So
And
as you guys kind of start moving, you see like a set of tracks. Right behind your camp, you see a set of tracks that go to a side of a building.
do they look like dwarf tracks?
I mean,
Is there a hammer line?
how are dwarf tracks different from any other kind of track?
Small and deep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
they look like
you
a,
could-
I mean,
tell
they
the
look fresh. They look fresher than anything else around.
well, let's take a look. If it's behind just a building.
I say, hey, this could be Volrak. Maybe he went to sleep behind this building. Let's go check out.
Can I determine what kind of tracks they are?
Sorry, what?
Could I determine what kind of tracks they are?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can. I'd say just a survival check.
Knowledge nature. He has more points.
Where's my survival? Okay. Uh, 25.
Yeah, you can definitely say say this, tracks are made by a medium humanoid who had some weight on him.
I'm
That's
sorry, my
what-
friend.
come
These are
on.
not the tracks of a dwarf.
Dwarf are medium humanoid.
Yes.
Oh wait, are
Yeah. Yes, they are.
they?
The hell, that's a wait. That's a
Evil
word.
druid. Evil druid.
I thought they were small in size.
No, no.
Do they-
No, medium.
Is the halfling small?
Halfling.
Yes, halfling is also small. So right now,
Where's the- I say it could be the dwarf then. Oh my.
and in the hope that as I finish this, let's see if we can get Devil. I'm gonna send Devil another message and see if he responds. And as we do that, I'm going to read the Volrak's last message. So basically, what happens with Volrak? So this is basically a flashback to last night. After the party agrees to let Volrak pray for his god for his weapon, Volrak settles himself in part of the halfling town slightly away from everybody else in solitude. He sets up for his usual prayer with a few items in a large sack of gold, an offering to Moradin for his blessing to unlock the potential of the hammer his father gave him. During his final round of prayer, the item turned to stone and the golden coins start spilling out of the bag around the hammer, also turning to stone until the weapon is surrounded by nothing but a slightly gleaming stone shell. Volrak reaches out for the stone, and is suddenly taken away from time itself as Moradin enters the Dwarf's Crusader's minds to deliver an important message. Young Crusader Volrak, while your prayers to me are rare, I feel your actions burn with belief inside you, and these actions have been just and true, and everything I believe in. Your father's weapon has been used proud, and I currently see few prouder dwarfs among your fallen brethren than he. It is time for you to know your father's true path, the path of a true dragon hunter. One who does not hunt dragons for sport, does not hunt them for revenge, but hunts them because of the outright opposition of the dragons that chose to support evil. For the evil Tiamat and her dragon brood can create ranks among the worst of all evils. Bahamut is a long-time ally in the war against evil, and has given his blessings for you to join the ranks of the Dragon Reavers, the elite group of warriors who specialize in combating evil dragons. Before Volrak's eyes opens a portal, and he can see the most magnificent sight any dwarf can wish to see. The Soul Forge itself. A towering block of mithril over 40 feet tall, sided by a pool of molten soul fire, for softening a wall of pure ice for tempering. Before his eyes he can see Moradin, accompanied by a platinum dragon that worked relentlessly on his father's hammer. Moradin using his hammer to reforge the heated steel, and Bahamut cooling down the hot steel with his ice breath. In a matter of minutes the pair had completed their task, and suddenly every snaps of vision for Volrak as he falls flat to the floor, staring at the ceiling. He is startled when he hears a crack followed by a heavy steel hitting the floor hard. As he looks up, he sees a crumbled stone before him, and his father's reforged weapon gleaming before him, stronger than ever before, accompanied by a note. Master Volrak, you are hereby invited to become initiated by the orders of the Dragon Reavers and receive your training. We shall do so with haste, but you must also travel with haste also. An old friend is waiting for you outside, who will show you the way. Volrak heads out to find none other than the warrior Donkey, and his other donkey, pulling none other than his old cart, which he feared to be forever lost. Volrak looks forward to the part of the city where his fellow companions, the 3.5 Dungeoneers, were resting, and while a small tear came to his eye, he knew he needed to do this for the greater good, and began to write a note to leave on the door of the room they knew he was praying, and pins it with a caltrop and a firm hammer press. Dear companions, the road has been hard and the battles rough, and while we have many trophies to show for our deeds, I fear it may not be enough. I have been summoned to join the ranks of the elite Dragon Reavers, and I must answer their call. It is a path I need to walk alone. Don't worry, however. Donkey is here somehow. I have left some things in the bag that may be of help to you all. It is not much, but I am not a greedy man, and I will not deny things we earned to possibly be taken away from you. Hennessy. Here are whatever we found at the end of the last battle. So you guys found 2 scrolls, 2 strange liquids, 1 dark and blue, whichever you can take this, and a set of bracers. By this stands a message. Stand tall, Master Halfling, and be sure to move away from the dragons when you slay them, as I will not be there to pull you off for a while. Also, invest in a horse. You're not as easy to carry as you think you know. The hearer, formerly known as Jesus Christ. Here is a ring to boost your armor as you wanted. Mechanically AC +1. It won't stop you from being tied up. Mind you, it should help. Here are a few other things that might save you, or more like you help you save the others. 1 cure moderate wounds, 2 cure light wounds, and 2 sets of jumping caltrops, and a small bag of 38 pounds of silver. The frozen sword, a long sword that you guys found. He says it is very useful in cutting off dragon heads. Frost freezes the veins, and when you slice, so no blood goes over at all. The drunken monk. We have not known each other long, but anyone who brews ale as fine as yours is alright by my book. Here's my lightning bracers. They have proven useful in the past, and I imagine they will be in the future as well. Here are 2 scrolls of mage armor, as you seem to drop like a fly in the last battle. Good luck to you all. Collect those heads, as I will be back for them. And if all goes well, I'll see you in Brindle, maybe where we can find some big dragons to get the better of. Volrak, the Dragon Reaper. Okay, and that is the last word of Volrak to you
What
guys.
goes after the lightning bracers?
Give me 1 second. Lightning bracers. Oh, and 2 scrolls of mage armor.
Alright. Right.
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, awesome. So, do you guys have anything to say about this?
So we found that note, and he is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, he basically came to you. He explained that he was summoned to join the elite order of the Dragon Reavers.
So I guess, well, it seems that he wasn't just sleeping away from us. It seems that he left.
Well,
I think we will have to carry on without him for now.
Okay.
I guess we
I
will
see
have to.
approach.
We will have to.
So, what do you guys plan on doing?
Well,
We
I know
arrive
that
to
we will accompany the druid to the dwarven city.
Sorry, can you repeat that because I could not understand that?
We will accompany the druid to the dwarven city.
Okay. So, you guys start on your journey towards the dwarven city of Hammerfist Holds. 1 sec, sorry. 1 second to find something of here. Okay, good. So you guys continue on your journey. You move on. Let's see. Let's open up the map for everybody. You move on west at first, and then start going south. It's gonna take you 5 days of journey to reach Hammerfist Holds. I imagine all of you have. Oh no, you're traveling on foot, aren't you?
I have Unicorn.
We have the bear pulling the cart, I guess.
Okay, yep. So we can definitely assume
is-
that.
I want to say, like,
I'll-
do we want to make haste a little?
My unicorn is
this
fast.
will- I was thinking of like some effort march because stuff's happening a lot lately. If the bear agrees, of course. It is in his light load, mechanical device.
You have to give up with me. I'm already faster than you guys.
What is the movement speed of the bear?
The bear. Hold on. I'll bring up its character sheet. It's 40.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you could keep up with a trot, basically. I mean, the unicorn can
I'll
trot and you
cast
can go at full
60.
speed.
I remind you, the
I'll
bear
cast
has
Launch
40
Rider
feet.
myself.
The bear has 40 feet, but the bear is bigger than the unicorn, so...
Unicorn has 60 movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we can keep up with each other.
Chucky, I'll cast Long Strider
It's
myself.
nothing.
Oh, Long Strider. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, you guys, as I said, with your mounts,
And
go on.
so me and the bear, if I'm within 30 feet, get plus 10 feet movement speed.
Okay, so
No.
Control at 50.
you guys get, as I said, about 5 days mounted movement towards Hammerfist Holds. In what manner do you travel? So everybody else is on the wagon is being pulled by the bear.
Well, the halflings are stacked on the back, like, conveniently. Me and the druid are on the front of the wagon, and Cyril is next to us,
To the side on the unicorn.
to the side.
Awesome, okay. And you guys start moving towards Hammerfist Holds.
I even have the door of the chest, like, in a diagonal fashion to make shade for the halflings.
Okay, I would like all of you to give me spot checks, please, on the second day of traveling.
Mount included. Damn, that was...
Okay, so Cyril, with Unicorn, you have a... You're basically scouting ahead more or less. I mean, you move a lot faster than them. So as you move about just on top of a hill, you notice a weird sight in front of you. You see a overturned wagon, and you can see two big shapes and a couple of other many small shapes around them that seem to be
They look agitated.
that seem to just
Yeah,
be having a
Chucky.
fire and roasting something.
Does it
I know this is like retconning a bit, but I have another spell. It's bark skin, and I can pretty much have that on me 24/7 if I want to, for me and the bear if I cast it within 30 feet. So, can it be like from now on, assuming I have the spell slots, that I always have bark skin on me? Because,
Definitely.
I can just
Definitely.
cast it for 9 hours. Okay.
Yeah, as I said, it definitely can have it. Okay, awesome. So you see this development in front of you. They seem to be very much interested in whatever they're doing and not paying any attention to you at all whatsoever.
I go back to the caravan and I tell them that.
Okay, yeah, I mean they're not very far behind you. You just move back a bit. You meet up with them. I'm guessing you halt them before they get to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Should we proceed with caution?
What do they look like?
They were too far away to say exactly, but they were small and medium creatures running around.
Did they look like that they were the ones who overturned the previous wagon?
They look like what?
Did they look like they were the ones who... You said there was a wagon overturned.
Yes.
No, wait, I
I'm
actually
done.
did the spell wrong for both. So I won't have that ability. I'll give everyone a charge now, actually.
What?
Barkskin. I'll cast Barkskin on both of you and myself.
Not yet. I mean, we're not in combat yet. Time will pass.
It's 90 minutes, so it's not 9 hours. Sorry, I made a mistake.
Right. Do you think we
New
should
character.
approach
Yes, you can.
on foot and see who they are?
You said to me
Yes,
because I did not hear it.
to the party. I mean, do you think we should approach with caution on foot?
Maybe, because we're overthrown carriages now.
All right.
should-
So we should. I will dismount at least, and I will take my items, and I will follow Cyril.
So are we leaving the carriage here?
Yes, behind the hill.
Okay. I guess I'll annotate. I'll take the carriage off the bear or whatever's.
Druid, you said that you were a shapeshifter.
Yes, I am.
Can you shapeshift into
Do you
something
think that would be a
tiny?
good time?
What?
Unfortunately, I don't have the finesse to shapeshift into something so small just yet.
All right, let's go ahead then. Worst case scenario, we fight some evil people. Best case scenario, we find people to drink with.
Actually, would any of us care to scout them while invisible?
I don't think we should waste our invisibility.
Wait, how far away are they?
You'd say maybe 100 yards away, downhill.
Okay. 100 meters.
I do not think we should waste our invisibility yet. We can just approach
Okay.
with caution.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Spider Hand actually. And so I think what it does is I pretty much pull off my hand. I yank my hand off, and it turns into a spider.
Yes.
Well, I guess the shape of a spider. So I just kind of just pull it off my arm. And I can see through. It starts. I guess it will start walking towards where the caravan is, up to.
It's up to
180 feet.
level. So you're level 9, so
Yeah, 20
180
feet. 20 feet per level, so 180 feet.
Okay, good. So you
And
guys,
I'll see what I can see from the distance.
you guys start moving. You move. Have you cast any kind of stealth? Are you moving any kind of stealth, or are you just casually moving down?
Casual movement.
It's just it's like a spider hand going
A
first.
small monster spider. It's a spider. Just a spider.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So
So
Oh.
it's moving towards them. To
So
scout out
the spider
100
moving to
180 feet away from us.
okay, you guys are not moving in front, or are you moving as well? Everybody else.
We are waiting to see what his
No,
spider
this
do.
is just my hand.
Good.
Just
So you
his
move your
spider.
spider in front, and it gets closer. Can you see through its eyes?
Yes, he can.
Also, you don't need to
I
answer
can
for him.
see
He can answer for himself.
Through its eyes, yeah.
Okay, so
I can
through
see
its
through its
eyes, you
eyes.
can see two big creatures. They seem to be they're large creatures mechanically. They have two heads, speaking to each other more than anything else. They seem to be ignoring everybody else. The blabber around them is most from the two heads arguing. They have a big club in one hand and just sitting down, and they seem to be roasting something. Something that looks to be, oh damn it, human or dwarf. They're definitely roasting something that looks awful lot like a humanoid.
Okay.
And besides, around them, there seem to be just a lot of goblins. There seem to be like 20, 30 goblins.
I guess I'll return the spider back to my hand and I'll tell everyone this.
Oh, that's much worse than what I thought. Well, they're definitely not friendly. They're probably with the red hand. And they're in our way.
Well, you are a druid. You should be able to take care of many goblins quickly, right?
I don't have the spell prepared to do that today. but I suppose my claws will do just fine.
Lead the way then.
I'll cast. I'll get this figured out eventually. It's just
Yeah, just forgive him. He had like 5 hours to create a level 9 character and to spend taking gold.
it's a
So
druid.
yeah.
Got a lot of things to put.
it's got a lot of things to ask. So this is gonna be just like getting used to it a bit. So-
We can help in any
I'll
way we
cast-
can. Like
I'll
mechanical.
cast Greater Magic Fang on my bear's claws.
Okay,
and
you
then
cast your
I'll shapeshift into a bear, and then I'll cast it on my claws.
Cool. 2 bears ready to go. Cyrell and a drunken monk. What's happening?
And we also
I
have
say, Gareth, do not
lots of
fear
bugs.
death. I will prevent it. Fight true and hard.
I kind of look at him, and surprisingly, I can still speak in it thanks to my pearl of speech. And I look at you, and in my bear face, I say, "I would not fear death, Norman, but I appreciate your aid."
Okay. Awesome. Good. So what do you guys do? Do you guys just charge down the hill? What's happening right now?
By the way, a question about the ring of armor.
Okay, then I cast animal. No, I cast animal growth on my bear.
Okay, so if you
And
cast
it
animal growth on your
grows
bear,
And
it can
grows.
definitely be seen above the hill.
Yeah.
It measures
Like-
not.
That's
Okay,
okay.
suddenly, to your side, as you guys are pushed to a side, is a huge bear.
I feel motivated.
You feel what? Sorry?
I feel motivated.
You feel motivated. Okay, I would normally say intimidated, but if you feel motivated, that's okay.
It's alive, that's all.
Okay, so do you guys charge down the hill? Or do
I
you
have
move on
one
over?
small question.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
I'll
go
issue
on.
the
Ask.
command to charge and attack the enemies.
One question,
My
Sarah,
ring-
go.
Okay.
My ring of armor, does it stack on the armor bonus side, natural protection?
It's natural.
It's
The
AC
box thing gives
natural.
natural.
Just make sure that you don't have, like, for example, if you have
Okay.
another item
I
that
didn't
It's
have
not an
any other
enhancement bonus.
natural, so that's why I was asking.
yeah, just any other magical item that gives you AC is not gonna stack with it. Only the more powerful one will go into effect. Like if you have like 1 ring plus 1 and 1 ring plus 2, only the plus 2 will go into effect.
I know.
Awesome. Okay, good. You hear a charge command. Eyecye, can you give us a charge command in bear form? Can you try and replicate that?
Roar.
I don't know. It would just be like a loud roar if I'm in a bear
Come on,
form.
do one. Do one.
Fine, do your best. Do your best.
What? You want me to roar?
Yes.
I have tried
Why not?
howling.
I don't know about this,
Like,
guys.
that's not good. I have tried howling.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Come on, you can do it.
Roar. Cheers.
That is the role for battle. Awesome. Good.
We all
Let's
get
go into
it.
battle.
One.
A brilliantly subtle roar.
And you hear the voice from behind. We'll just stay here. Good luck.
Always.
Was that Hennessy?
And no, that was the halflings.
Oh,
In the
right.
fight. And before we do
Yes.
anything else, we're gonna take our first small break and try and get hold of Devil in the small break. I know that we were like 10 minutes early on this break, but we're going to take hold of Devil, see if he's around or we can hear anything from him. So, we're gonna see you guys in 3-5 minutes with more 3.5 Dungeoneers. Don't go anywhere.
Laters.